Christopher Columbus Day, the founding of America, almost mimics the founding of Bitcoin. We landed on Plymouth Rock in the United States. Satoshi landed on Bitcoin planet, or the moon. I know I said that yesterday I was going to go on live at 6 o'clock. I'm a little early. It is what it is. Secondly, I also said that I was going to be at this Jersey store. However, this is what I'm dealing with right now. Basically, it feels like a goddamn hurricane in the Northeast. There's wind all over the place, so I can't go outside. That being said, I'll chop it up with you guys for the cryptocurrency news. This is like my life vlog now at this point. Anyway, I was in New York City yesterday. Now I'm working on campaign stuff, helping the pro crypto candidates win all over America, doing my job. And one thing I've been reading a lot about today, I've been on social media and doing a lot of research. And one that really bothers me is that, okay, Christopher Columbus founded America. Great. By the way, I just want to say, if you celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day, whatever, that's on you. Columbus Day, that's on you. However, I personally prefer Columbus Day. One, because I was raised that way, tradition. Two, my parents are from the Dominican Republic, one of the places that Christopher Columbus landed on, or if not the first or second place after, I think it was between them and the Bahamas. I was in a taxi with somebody yesterday, and he was like this white guy with a big beard, and he was like, "Yo, man, I hate when they call it Christopher Columbus Day because, our people landed on here and destroyed everything." I was like, "Listen, dude, it happened in every goddamn country, okay?" Just like slavery. Slavery happened everywhere, okay? Slavery happened in every continent. Every race of people has, at some point, has had slaves or has been enslaved. I think all of our ancestors, no matter where you're from in the world, at some point you've either been a slave or you've owned slaves. Like, if you go far back enough. That being said, even the Vikings, right? England, the reason why I speak English language is because why? Because the Vikings went there and they were like, "Listen, you guys are speaking Germanic, but if you want to basically fuck with us, you got to learn some of this fucking Viking." So that's how English came about. Same thing with Spain. I think 99.9% of Spain was conquered by the Moors at one point, right? And these are thousands of years. We get complained, "Oh, this British and the Spanish had slaves for 100, 200 years. They transported slaves." Hey, what's up, Dark TV, man? I'm just talking about Columbus Day and how I think it's stupid that we blame white people for all our problems, when in reality every single country has had slavery. Hello, Joko Maroon. Yeah, I said yes. By the way, if you guys were on the live stream yesterday, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this. If you guys were on the live with me yesterday, I was in New York City and I was in Manhattan. And I promised you guys, okay, if you give me a good amount of likes, I'm okay. By the way, Margaret Foley, happy birthday. So I was like, if you guys give me a good amount of likes, then I'll stay on the stream. And I didn't lie. It's just that I had to go somewhere. So I was like, oh my God, I'm getting so many likes. But what's up, Joko? No, but so Dark TV, man, the problem right now is that it's raining outside and it's like a storm in the north or in the New Jersey area. I'll do it again so you guys see it's like wind blowing everywhere. But anyway, I'll keep talking while I'm doing this. So I'll supposed to go live for you guys, but look at this. See, it feels like I'm in Florida right now, but freezing Florida. But I'll go back to what I was saying before. So every country in the world has slavery, right? Sometimes people blame Christopher Columbus. So you came here, you raped everybody, you killed people. It's like every country has had that happen to them, or they've done it. Again, England had it happen with the Vikings. You had Spain when it happened with the Moors. Most of Spanish language, believe it or not, or like a third, I guess. Like, for example, if anybody who speaks Spanish, you know how we say ojalá? That's oala from the Arab invasion from the Moors. To this day, look, for Northern Ireland, you have white people enslaving white people in Ireland, right? Basque Country, half of the Basque Country is in France, the other half is in Spain. They want independence, and they're still there. You have half of China. They're not white. Half of China, Xinjiang, the Uyghur people, and then the Uyghur Zulu, the Arabs, they want freedom as well. But guess what? They're a slave. We have more slavery now than ever before. So I just wanted people to understand, listen, just enjoy Columbus Day. It's tradition. We've done it for almost the majority of American history. It's only been the past 10 years we've had this woke culture where people are basically saying, "Oh no, we can't celebrate Indigenous. We have to celebrate Indigenous People Day. Christopher Columbus this, Christopher Columbus that." With that being said, just briefly on crypto. So crypto, the past few days have been crazy. Today the stock markets were open. The New York Stock Exchange was open, and also the Nasdaq. However, it's a really slow day. These are the kind of days where you basically rearrange your portfolio. I call them rearrange portfolio days. You're gonna hear me say that a lot as we go into the bull run and we do more lives and we go back to the studio. I'm still traveling. This is a day for consolidation and rearranging your portfolio. That's like, hey, dead projects, for example. Not hating on anybody. Cardano, it's under $1 still. Maybe I should put this into Solana. You know, the Solana XRP ETFs are going to be launched soon. They're probably going to make a lot more money than Cardano is. Right now, it's an institutional bull run. It is what it is. Not financial advice, do your research. But just get back, relax, enjoy it. I spent some time with family the past couple of days. I had my friend's baptism yesterday, and they basically took me to the basement with the guys, and we were drinking, having food, and I wasn't even thinking about crypto for like a good 3 hours. And then like they were like, oh, by the way, he's in crypto. Of course, you know what happens next. Even a day off on a holiday weekend can turn into business. Every single holiday I've had this year, people are like, oh, you're in crypto. Oh, really? That's interesting. Oh, what do you think we should buy? 5 minutes ago, I had my best friend saying, hey, crypto's down, man. What should I buy? What should I buy? I was like, I don't know, man. Buy XRP. The ETF's coming pretty soon. No, never mind. I'm going to buy SUI. I'm like, listen, bro. I posted on social media, on Twitter. I was like, listen, once XRP and Solana ETFs get approved, I'm going in on SUI and HBAR. I already own HBAR and SUI, by the way. But I personally believe that like like any project that has actual utility. We're moving away from like the just like, hey, we're gonna buy this because it's cool. Like Bitcoin, it's novelty. Now it's store value. Oh, Dogecoin, it's a cute. No, we're moving away from that. Institutions, sure, they're gonna buy stuff like Dogecoin because it's the blue chip at this point for treasuries. But like actual usage, the next 2 weeks, you're gonna start to realize that this is all about what blockchains can be utilized. At the end of the day, they're not stupid. Institutions are smart. They know one thing, and one thing is for certain. The blockchains that have the most activity on them are the ones that are gonna make the most, they're gonna produce the most fee revenue, right? Every time you see a transaction on Solana, even though it's really, really small fee, that's revenue for the chain. When the revenue in the chain goes up, activity goes up, guess what? The price per token goes higher. So you're going to see, again, in my opinion, these are the blockchains that are going to have like the most activity. Ethereum's not, again, no, I like Vitalik, no heat on him. And I have meme coins too. I'm a degen too. But like the Solanas of the world, the Internet 2.0 is the SUIs of the world, the HBAR, which is institutions are using, right? Like Tata, every institution in the world has their hands in HBAR. Why? Ask yourself why, right? Because it's centralized and they need data systems that don't go down in their mind. Solana hasn't gone down in over a year. HBAR is super centralized, so everything is super fast and super efficient and super inexpensive. And it's Hashgraph. Again, do your own research. Enjoy this long weekend if you're in the US. I know in Spain they celebrate Dia de la Hispanidad, which is like the day of the Hispanic culture, because, you know, Christopher Columbus was from Italy. Shout out to Italians, but guess what? He sailed on ships from Spain, and that's how he got to the Americas, because Spain was able to sponsor him when Italy didn't feel like sponsoring him. Hey, that's on them. We'd all be speaking Italian in Latin America. I'm Dominican. I speak Spanish at home. I'd be speaking Italian if it wasn't for them. If it was, you know, if Italy would have had it its way. Anyway, like I said, remember, don't forget to, and again, please like, subscribe, and share this, because as the bull run gets crazy, remember, the bull run goes crazy for like, I think Bitcoin total like 10 days of a year. So you have like a 3 or 4 day window here and there, 3 or 4 day window in June, 3 or 4 day window in August, 3 or 4 day window in maybe the last weeks of October, 3 or 4 day window in November, 3 or 4 day window in December. And I'm gonna be live, I'm telling you guys this. I do build in the blockchain space. I have we haven't done it in a while, but we're working on a system where we basically store healthcare data on the blockchain. Basically, you go on your phone, you scan your face, a QR code pops up. You go to any hospital in America. On the other end, once they scan it, they can see past medical data with timestamps. They can't edit past medical data, but they can actually see. They can add medical timestamps for the future visits as well. Again, this is going to happen regardless. But the thing is that we tried doing this like 4 years ago, and we were ahead of our time. Just like AI, a lot of the stuff that AI is doing now you couldn't do a few years ago because the infrastructure wasn't there. So basically, we've had this idea for like a few years, and we've been testing it out, talking to different hospitals, different state governments. I did a TED Talk. If you go to my videos in the past, I did a TED Talk on this. that this is where I see in 2023. This is where I see the blockchain. This is where I see the real usage for blockchain. Like, you know, they have track and trace at Walmart. Like 4 years ago, you went to Walmart without blockchain and you wanted to find that. You told them, hey, listen, I have a bad piece of meat. I got sick off of this beef. Where's it from? It would take them like weeks and months to find out like where it's from. With blockchain, they do it in seconds. Look at your receipt, scan the QR code, they know the farmer's contact number, the cow, like let's say it's beef, the actual like number of the actual cow it came from and everything, like the day it was slaughtered, when it was born, in seconds. Blockchain technology is a very beautiful technology. We actually have some events coming up in New York City talking about this. I have a panel coming up, number 6, where I'm actually the moderator. We're talking to AI and blockchain guys that really understand this both spaces and really know where the future is going, because this is I'm gonna have to go soon, but happy Christopher Columbus Day, people. But remember that like AI agents, like these are basically people like me. I could be an AI agent, not real. Just saying, for example, people, AI agents can't open bank accounts. They have no identification. AI agents in the future, they're gonna ask you to pay them in cryptocurrency. Why? Because I don't know. Maybe they need the cryptocurrency to maintain their own servers. I have no clue. Maybe it's Armageddon. Maybe it's freaking what do you call it? Sarah Connor all over again, like smoking the server. I mean, like you guys talking to AI all the time. But AI agents that are totally on their own, they've been created by the creators. They're gonna ask to be paid in cryptocurrency, because you can't pay. You can't send an AI agent if you have an AI agent assistant managing your calendar, buying your flights. The AI agent, that's energy. They're gonna need that, and they're spending time. They're gonna need you to pay them. Um, oh, that's dope. Oh, yes, that's really good. Building blockchain powered platform to connecting grassroots organizations to donors using smart contracts from also. Who is Charles? Is that you? Because that sounds familiar to a friend of mine who's Charles. No. Because my friend Charles, he would build that same thing, but he would build it on Caspa. My friend Charles, he builds that on Caspa. But it's all good though. I gotta get going. I got work to do. Actually, I got political work to do. Oh, I live in Nigeria. I'm going now. Peace.